back to my channel. My name is Loretta, and in case you're new here, welcome. How are you? So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the red button below to subscribe and click on the bell next to it so you can get notifications when we post new video. And this is your lifestyle and inspirational channel where we talk about everything and anything and we learn from it, and we do DIY videos as well. We share ideas, information, educate you, and also entertain you. So guys, how have you been? So if you are in Nigeria, I'm sure by now you should have seen the title of the video. If you are in Nigeria or you are a Nigerian, you know what's up. In a few days from now, we will be having our elections coming up, and you know what it is. So by now you should be thinking, okay, safety tips again. Yes, it's all about safety. We need to be safety conscious and all that. So I want to share with you, I know some of these tips you might be aware of them, but there are some that should be taken seriously. So if you know about them, beautiful. I just want to remind you again. But if you don't know about this election voting tips, safety tips, I'm here to let you know about it. So keep watching while we jump into the video. All right, so the first thing I would want to say, this is a very sensitive period. So you need to, I'm sure you've been hearing it on the news and so on. So we need to be very careful. Apart from people saying don't stay out late at night, stock your house with food, and so on. First of all, when you get to the voting center, or even from this period, it is not a good time to argue politics in public. So first one is, do not argue politics in public. That is our number one safety tip. This is not the right time at all for you to start arguing. Oh, you're supporting this candidate, this party, you're supporting. No, it is not a good time to argue in public. Be sensitive, be smart. Don't start a conversation, don't start an argument, don't start pointing finger. This one is not doing this one. You never can tell the people that are around you, so you need to be careful. Avoid arguing politics, even at the voting center. The point is, when you get to the voting center to cast your vote, avoid arguing, keep your opinion to yourself. The ones you've been arguing before now is enough. So that day is the day for you to just, pick the person you want and expect that he wins. So it is not a time for you to start arguing and telling this other person, no, your candidate is not doing this. No, just don't do that. Don't argue politics at the voting center or in public. Be careful. This is the election season we have been talking about, we have been waiting for. So be careful. Do not criticize any politician as well. It is not the time to start criticizing them. Like I said again, you never can tell who is watching, who is listening, who is by sitting next to you, who is by your side. So be careful. Do not wear a political or a campaign uniform or a t-shirt or whatever it is. Do not, that is another safety tip. Do not wear, this is not the time for you to not start showcasing. Fine, you might say, oh, I'm part of the campaign team and we're going. Yes, it's a good one if you're part of it. Yes, campaign for whoever you want to win, but I'm sure you'd always do that in groups. So this is not the time where you're going to the voting center to cast your vote and you wear that on and you are alone. Please avoid it. If you're going in group, like you're going in group and you're with other people, but you're wearing this to a voting center, or you're just wearing it around, you never can tell who is watching and who is looking. And just be careful. Just be careful. It is not a time for you to start wearing political campaign uniform around. So be careful. That is on. Immediately you cast your vote, please leave the center, the voting center. Immediately you cast your vote. It is not a place for you to start chilling or relaxing or waiting. Okay, I want to see how many people. No, cast your vote and leave. cast your vote and leave. It is not a time for you to you don't have any business there. You've done your own part by casting your vote. So immediately you cast your vote, please leave for security and safety reasons. And the other one is, do not take your children or your child to the voting center. That is not a place where you take children to. Avoid taking your kids or your children or your child to the voting center. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. Just go cast your vote and go back to your children or your child. So don't take your children there. It is not a place to take children to for safety reasons. I know you understand what I'm talking about. Do not disclose who you are voting for or who you want to vote for, even at the voting center or even before that time. Do not disclose. I keep saying it. You never can tell who is listening to you, who you're talking to, who is by your side. Do not make that mistake. You're voting for a particular person. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. It is not for you to start sharing, okay, I'm voting for... You don't know who is listening. You don't know who is watching. So keep it to yourself. It is not a time to disclose it to anyone. So be wise, be smart. And lastly, I would say, like I've said several times in this video, this is a sensitive period. So avoid talking recklessly in public. Some things happened a few days ago, so this video is not a joke. Avoid talking recklessly in public. So when you go at this period or when you're at the voting center, it is not a place to start talking and just talking and just talking. Avoid talking recklessly. Be wise, be smart, be careful, be safety conscious. So I'll say, with these few safety tips and the other ones that you know about, don't keep late night, like the other one that everybody has been saying, stock your home with food so you don't run out of food and start going up and down because there might not be movement on that day. Just start thinking right now, what are the things, what are the safety tips? If you know about any other one or you have some more to share with us, please drop it in the comment section so we can also learn and other people can get more safety tips to for themselves. So drop your comment. We would like to read your comment as well. And thank you for watching this video. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and follow us on Instagram, LaurethTV, like our page on Facebook, LaurethTV. Until I come back with another video soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.